Right, hey guys, very warm welcome to you to the CavokSim YouTube channel. Hope you're all well. Very warm welcome. Stream's a little bit later than planned. Had a few little family things going on, hence why the stream was a little bit delayed from when I originally planned. But we're here. We're in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I have done a fresh, brand new reinstall of the sim recently, and it's fortunately running quite a bit smoother than it was before. So join me on the ground here at London Gatwick, and we're in the Just Flight BAE 146, the Series 300 tonight, and we're doing some retro airline operations today. We're in the colours of Dan Air. A very well-known British airline, first formed in the 1950s. Unfortunately went into some financial troubles and went bust in the early 90s, and they had a small fleet of 146s, and we're here in one of them for our flight up to Edinburgh. So we've got the boarding underway, which I think has just finished. So we've just got to quickly get in and get the FMS all loaded, and so come and join me on the flight deck. So yeah, as you see, the 146, a very analog aircraft. About the most modern thing in it is the FMS system here, which is actually out of the Flight Simulator citation CJ 4. So I've gone ahead and got the ATIS. They're operating Information November here at Gatwick. Here at Gatwick. We're taking off on 26 left on a land-borne departure. So let's go ahead and get everything all set up very quickly. So it's been a bit of a rush job this evening. My oldest daughter's just come back from a birthday party, so she's had to go get ready for bed, She has school early in the morning, so yeah, I had to sort that out. But yeah, we're all here ready to go now. So we're taking off 26 left. We're going to be taking the Lambourne 6 Mike departure today. It's not a RNAV equipped aircraft, so we're not going to be doing an RNAV departure. We'll bring up and show you the departure plate in a few moments. So let's just go ahead quickly and get the route in. So Gatwick to Edinburgh, and where's our route gone? So Lambourne 6 Mike to Lambourne, then we are Lima 10 airway to Brookman's Park. So Bravo Papa Kilo, very short stint there, and then the uniform November, Papa November 601, all the way up the country to INPIP, which is the start of our arrival into Edinburgh this evening. So a nice little jaunt. Flight time should be in the region of about an hour or so. And let's pop in the approach we are going to expect. We're going to expect an ILS runway 24 on an INPIP 1 Echo. So I'll pop that in. Right, so let's have a quick look at the chart then. Right, so the Lambourne departure then, we'll go ahead and get our clearance quick. We do have a little bit of ATC here on the ground in London. As I say, I've got the ATIS. We're on November. And right, so the ground frequency is 121805, which I think I've already reset into there. Oh, excuse me. Still have this little bit of a cough that I've been working through. Right. Okay, so let's give ground a call. Hopefully they can hear me. Gatwick ground, a very good evening. It's down air 31 Echo Golf with you. Copy information November. We're on stand 22 BAE 146300. Requesting clearance, please, for Edinburgh. Okay, we are cleared to Edinburgh via the Lambourne 6 Mike departure, squawk 5673, and we'll go ahead and get Oscar with the QNH 1023 down air 31 Echo Golf. Right, okay, so we'll just tune up the frequency for the ATIS again. We'll just go. Excellent. Okay, let's go back to ground then. Right, okay, so we've got Oscar now, so that's pretty much the same as what November was. The only change there is a slight increase in the wind, and clouds are few instead of scattered at 1800. So that's not too bad then. Right, okay, so we go ahead and set up the departure then. So we're on the Lambourne 6 mic departure. So we're going to be heading out runway heading 257. So swing that round to 257. Frequencies then. So what we'll take 110.9. We'll hold the DME on that. So we'll hold the DME and we'll select inbound course to Detling 117 decimal 3, and then we'll take 1156 in the standby for Lambourne. So we'll put 1173 on that side. We'll put the course 079. And we'll do 336 for the inbound course to Lambourne. We'll go nav 1 and we'll take 4,000 feet we'll take for the initial stop altitude. So we'll select the flight director bars, we'll go alt arm heading, and we should have the DME still. We do indeed. Right then, okay, so let's get the APU started up. So the APU is now starting. We'll go ahead and put the hydraulic pumps power transfer unit on. Get some power to the aircraft. Very quiet here at Gatwick today. So let's have a little look at VATSPY just to see what's going on. Right, there we go. So, are we in the list? There we are, we're in the list at the top there, down Air 31 Echo Golf. Right, well, okay, we have Gatwick approach, and we did have some London on earlier, but they all seem to have gone to bed. Oh well. Maybe a little bit later. Right then, let's go ahead. Right, let's get the transponder code in, which was 5673. Stand 22? I'm on 22. take the... Right, there we go, we've got the APU on there, so let's take the ground power away, we'll close the doors. I think we're just about ready to go now. Take pack 1 on, and we need to just set the pressurization up for our cruise. Right, and just set the TMS. We're going to be doing a flap 18 departure. Take a D rate down to about 80% there. Right, 38 ton card. Right, let's get everything tidied up. Prepare for pushback. Do we want to start engines before pushback? No, we don't. Put the beacon on. Start master. We'll go number 4 set. And this protection's on. Bus ties are on, and standby inverters, yellow and green are on. Right, and everything looks okay. Right, let's just have a look at the ground chart, see where he is likely to push us. Ground, good evening again, down there, 31 Echo Golf, 146 300 on stand 22 with Oscar requesting push and start, please. A firm, down there, 31 Echo Golf. Push start approved and face east, down there 3-1 Echo Golf. Right, so face east. How's this working? I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. GSX has decided for a wobbly. Dan 3-1 Echo Golf, go ahead. No, that's absolutely fine. We can do a straight back 3-1 Echo Golf. I'll cheat you a bit. No, everyone's in trouble with GSX. Right. Okay, hopefully we're going to go straight back. Right, let's get the engine started up then. Oh, that was a bit of a nightmare. Right, fuel in on the number 4. Okay, that's number 3, number... Brakes are set. Fuel in on the number 3. Oh, you gotta love it when it all falls apart. Let's turn the TMS off as well. Don't want that ruining the engine start. Okay, so watching the engines. It's 40% N2. 45. Lights are out. Start number 2. Okay, 10%. Fuel in. Watching the oil pressure rise.
Return to 401, stand 14, your push and start is approved, face west.
Everybody can hear it now.
Push start approved, face west, 401.
You can tell I'm streaming for a little while. Okay, and engine 1, start.
Seabird 94 X-ray taxi to holding point Alpha 1 by Alpha Sierra.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 by Alpha Sierra, Seabird 94 X-ray.
For oil pressure. fighter.
Good day, Gatwick grounds. We would 54 Papa with correction, Griffin 54 Papa with the outstand 28. Question off our clearance, please. Airbus A320 on board.
Griffin 54 Papa, Gatwick ground, good evening. Just stand by there.
So got ice detector on, take the engine license off.
Steeper 94 X-ray, contact director 126.825, bye-bye.
Relative Director 126825, given 94 X-ray, thank you.
Sorry, Griffin 54 Papa, I have your clearance now, if you're ready to copy.
Hey, Griffin 54 Papa, go ahead.
Griffin 54 Papa, you're cleared to Nice, 5D Bob 1 X-ray departure, score 7505. Information Oscar, QNH 1023.
That's Griffin 54 Papa. Could you repeat the score again, please?
Griffin 54 Papa, score 7505.
7505, cleared via the Bravo 1 X-ray departure. Information Oscar on board. Griffin 54 Papa.
Griffin 54 Papa, correct, thanks.
Okay, so we'll select flaps 18.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Engine generator's not on. Right, okay. Right. Taxi lights. Flaps 18 are set. Ground down air 31 Echo Golf, ready for taxi.
Down air 31 Echo Golf, thank you. Taxi to holding point Bravo 1 via November.
1 point Bravo 1 via November, down air 31 Echo Golf. Okay, via November, Bravo 1. So, left and left. So, brakes are off. Away we go.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross checks.
Cabin crew on wheels.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
Cabin is secure.
So just confirm the takeoff briefing then. So it is ahead 257 to 2.3 miles on the Whiskey out of our 1500. Turn right, intercept the 259 inbound to deck lane. So not above 4,000 feet until past 29 DME.
Gatwick ground, good evening. EC79 Echo Mike, stand 49er, A320 information Oscar, QNH 1023. Requesting clearance to Naples.
Down air 31 Echo Golf, contact director 126.825, bye-bye.
126.825 for director. Down there 31 Echo Golf, bye bye.
EC79 Echo Mike, Gatwick ground, good evening, thanks. You're cleared to Naples, 5E Minfer, 1 Mike departure, score 0746. Information Oscar is correct.
Clear to Naples via the Member 1 Mike departure, squawk 0746, EC79 Echo Mike.
EC79 Echo Mike, correct, thank you. Breaker Hick is on station calling down.
Comjet 1123, ready to check.
1123 Gatwick ground, good evening, difficulty 5.
1268.
Gatwick ground, good day. Longship 72 Sierra, currently on Echo, requesting taxi.
Longship 72 Sierra, Gatwick ground, good evening, expect stand 15, taxi to hold shot of Papa via Alpha November.
Heathrow ground, hello, EV316, aircraft type Airbus A320, NEO, with information, ramp 3 with information, Oscar, and QNH 1023, requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh as filed.
EG316, this is Gatwick ground, good evening, please don't step on readbacks.
Right. Car to 150, speed at 95.
Director, good evening to you, Dan Air 31 Echo Golf with you, Bravo 1, holding short for 26 left.
Dan Air 31 Echo Golf, Gatwick Director, good evening. Behind the landing EasyJet 320, line up, via Bravo 1, line up 26 left behind.
After landing A320, line up way behind, 26 left for Bravo 1, Dan Air 31 Echo Golf.
Walker 3020, expect a straight in approach, fly heading 260 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Straight in approach, heading 260 degrees and down to flight level 70, Walker 3020.
Good. Here's the 320, there he is on a short file. Exit the drink.
Walker 302, disregard. Skyway 477, you can also expect a straight in approach, fly heading 260 degrees, just descend to flight level 80.
Down to flight level 80 and 260 degrees, Skyway 477.
Skyway 477, speed 250 knots.
And speed 250, Skyway 477.
Brakes off. Okay, so TNS set for takeoff. Controls checked. So fully forward, fully back, fully left with the spoiler, fully right with the spoiler. Just clean.
Easy 35 November Juliet. Second right onto Juliet, please, and 121.805. Goodbye.
Second right onto Juliet, 121.805. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Dan Air 31 Echo Golf, runway 26 left, you clear for takeoff, 220 degrees at Den.
Copy the wind, clear takeoff, runway 26 left, Dan Air 31 Echo Golf. Right, incoming to power. So watching the TMS.
TMS set to take off. Power set, flex achieved.
Power set.
Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots, cross-checked. V1.
Walker 3020, speed 250 knots.
V2.
Speed 250 knots, Walker 3020.
And Walker 3020, approximately 37 track miles and touchdown for 26 left, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, Gatwick QNH 1023.
Down to 4,000 feet, QNH 1023, Walker 3020.
Walker 3020, turn right heading 270 degrees.
Right heading 270 degrees, Walker 3020.
Skyways 477, turn right heading 270 degrees, descend flight level 70.
270 degrees and flight level 70, Skyways 477.
Gatwick approach runway 3 Whiskey Tango with you passing through 11,000.
Runway 3 Whiskey Tango, Gatwick director, good evening to you. Standing runway 26 left with no delay, descend to flight level 70.
Descend to flight level 70, runway 3 Whiskey Tango.
The FTO, safe height speed, select flaps.
Skyways 477, 35 miles and 26 left, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, Gatwick QNH 1023.
Down to 6,000, QNH 1023, Skyways 477.
Down 31 Echo Golf, report your passing level please.
Passing 3,500.
Down 31 Echo Golf, thanks, climb now, flight level 130.
Right now, flight level 130 down there. Flight level 3 at 130.
Walker 3020, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, Walker 3020.
And Walker 3020, can you squawk 2050 for me please?
Squawk 2050 for Walker 3020.
Skyways 477, speed 180 knots.
180 knots, Skyways 477.
So, Walker 3020, speed 180 knots. When established, localise the 26 left descent glide path on that heading.
Down to 180 knots and one established on the ILS, descend with the glide, Walker 3020.
103 Whiskey Tango, fly heading 060 degrees.
Heading 060, runway 3 Whiskey Tango. Director, speedbird 9 for X-ray, request for question.
Speedbird 9 for X-ray, sorry about that. Monitor Unicom, good night.
Thank you, over to Unicom, speedbird 9 for X-ray.
Skyways 477, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Down to 4,000, Skyways 477.
Skyways 477 and speed 180 knots, please.
Speed is just coming down to 180 now, Skyways 477.
Cheers, mate. Dan Air 31 Echo Golf, nothing further for you, monitor Unicom 122.8, good.
Unicom 122 this way, thanks for the ATC. Still flying the SID then. So 10.5 miles, and we're going to go to 336. 36 radio to looking good. So it's 250 knots. We'll go back into IS mode. So the autopilot will pitch the nose down now to maintain that speed limit. Fluffy clouds look very pretty. Coming up through flight level 180. With the fasten seatbelt signs in for a moment, we'll take the landing lights off. That 2 should have been on already. DC pump off. Right, so we're going to L-nav now. So now the aircraft is being driven by the FMS system. Landing, and then to park. Landing down there somewhere. Look at that spire just to see what's what. So where are we? We are just here at Gatwick. There's still no ATC about. That's a shame. We've got Edinburgh approach on. We've only been on for half an hour, so hopefully we'll have to go over soon.
Sunset Traffic Blue Mark 7 now, it's in pushback from San Bravo to the right, facing to the north. Sunset Traffic.
So at the moment we are around about Brooklands Park area, and we'll be following the Upper November 601. Oh, the way up the country to this point here, INPIP, and this is where we'll begin our arrival into Edinburgh. So we're currently climbing through flight level 245, 24,500. We're going up to flight level 300, which is our cruise level for the flights. And at the moment we've got a current ground speed of 322 knots. The 146 not really the fastest of jets, but for what she was designed for, she's perfect. Short takeoff and landing, rugged airstrips. Quiet at the time of when she was designed and built. Not so much by today's standards for those little hairdryer engines, but at the time she was very quiet. Not too much to see on the ground down there. Quite a fair bit of cloud over there. What a gorgeous airplane. Looking beautiful. So almost at the top of our cruise, so we'll look at the pressurisation. So pressurisation. Cabin altitude at 8,000 feet. The pressure is 60%. So 1,000 to go. I go back to sync on the TMS then, we'll level up to 5300. So you've got to be very careful with the throttles on the 146. So the TMS, the thrust modulation system, is not an auto throttle. So what you have to remember is with setting up the TMS, it's a tool that the pilots use to help set the thrust equally across the engines. So if we have a quick look at how the TMS is set at the moment, so power's on, and now I've got running, I've got the TMS set in sync mode. So what that basically means is running away with the speed here. Very so careful with these thrust levers. So we're in sync mode. The control button next to it is showing N1. Button next to that, master 1. So that is the computer's reading that as it's taking its cues from the number 1. N1, so the big front fan at the front of the number 1 engine. So she's running at the moment 82.7%, 82.6 on the readout. So what the TMS is going to do in sync mode, it's going to sync all the N1s to the number 1. So number 2, number 3, number 4. It's going to sync all those N1 readings to the number 1. So whatever setting that I set on this number 1 thrust lever, the TMS computer is going to follow along with engines 2, 3 and 4. It's very clever. The way it does that is on the throttle linkage, so the linkage from the thrust lever in the cockpit to the fuel metering box in the engine. Just before the linkage gets to the fuel metering unit, it's got what's called a linear actuator. So instead of the rod being a fixed length, it can move its length of travel over a certain distance. So if you were for instance, if I move the number 4 thrust lever back, you see the N1 rolling back on the gauge. If I roll it far enough back, that little linear actuator rod is going to reach a certain amount of travel and it can't go anymore, so it won't be able to put the thrust in line with where the computer says it needs to be. So as you can see on the TMS panel, you can see the number 4 there. A little blue arrow has just appeared. So that says, I've been rolled back. I can't make the engine go any faster because I've lost the length of travel in the actuator. So the little blue arrow is now telling me I need to move that thrust lever forward to get it back into its range that it needs. So if you watch, if I push the thrust lever forward nice and slowly, if it gets within range, the little blue arrow will then go out, and you watch what happens to the engine. It now comes back in line with the rest. So while I've been waffling on here, I've not been watching the speed. We've actually come about 10 knots or so below our, or 20 knots below our cruise speed we actually should be at. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up on the number 1 throttle a little bit. I'll take it to about 84%. So even though all the throttles are not in line, we're actually getting equal power settings across the ship, all 4 engines. And that's the magic of this little TMS computer. It's like a magic pair of hands that sets the required thrust that you need without having to have the pilots. Without having the pilots keep the hands on the throttles all the time. So a very clever bit of kit. But you do need to keep an eye on it. So for the entirety of the cruise here, then I will probably keep it in sync mode, and then when we get to our top of descent, we'll go into descent mode, which gives power settings during the descent to make sure you don't lose too much air coming out from the compressor for the pressurization. But anyway, let's have a little look where we are. So, we're coming up for Edinburgh. So Edinburgh, we're just overhead, just gone overhead East Midlands Airport. Have a little look outside, and you can see it. She is down there. We're already halfway up the country already. Just got our progress page, so we're on 220 miles to run. We'll be there in about 37 minutes. We'll just do a quick fuel check as well. So we should have 3.4 tonnes on board, and we should be down to 1.7. So we can work out 1.7 tonnes at the fuel flow gauges here. We've got fuel used in kilograms underneath. So we're looking at 350 across, 700, 1400. So we've actually used a little bit less than what we were expecting. We still should have 3.4 tonnes on board. So gauges underneath the fuel flow gauges. Oh, the fuel. Can't talk this evening at all. 3 fuel tanks on the aircraft. So you have the left main wing tank, right main wing tank, and the centre tank. So today we took off with no fuel in the centre tank, and the reading in the left and right in kilograms again is reading about just over 1800 kilos. About 3.6 tonnes, which is 200 kilos above where once again, not been watching the speed, and the speed will run away again. So the cruise Mach on the aircraft shouldn't really be above 0.7. As I say, it's not built for speed, but it's built for slow flight during takeoff and landings. So it's not got a massive sweep back on the wing. So it doesn't give the highest of cruise Machs. So we'll just get that to come back a little bit. It's back to touch 3%. So you've got to keep a real close eye on these thrust levers on this aircraft. So no auto throttle on the aircraft. Earlier 146s. The later RJs, they had a full auto throttle system and electronic flight instruments. We're proper old school today. Proper electromechanical instrumentation. Right. Hold here, 112 we're based tolerance on 148. So 80 miles away. I wonder if we can pick up the 80s just yet. It's the 80s. The 80s. 41355. So we'll pick up the 80s, shall we? 131355.
Foxtrot, and advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh Information Foxtrot, time 2120 Zulu, runway in use 24, transition level, flight level 75, surface wind 230 degrees 15 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, fuel at 4,300 feet, temperature +7, dew point +3, QNH1013, acknowledge receipt of information Foxtrot, and advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh Information Foxtrot, time 2120 Zulu, runway in use 24, transition level, flight level 75, surface wind 230 degrees 15 knots, visibility 10 kilometers or more, fuel at 4,300 feet, temperature +7, dew point +3.
So we've got the 80s. That's okay. So I think I've finally managed to stabilise the speed, so trend blip here. That's following what I've set in the command bug just here. So I've set it at about back decimal 69, so we're about on that. So finally figured out where the power setting needs to be to mainly sort of stay at that. Right, anyway, let's turn our attentions to the arrival. So we're 167 miles from Edinburgh now, so get into the charts. So we're looking at INPIP 1 Echo. So this will through discontinuity there. So from INPIP, which is where we start the arrival, we want to be at flight level 260. So pop in 260 in rev, flight level 200, Eskew, and then Tartan at 7,000 feet. That's below the transition level, flight level 75. So we'll be on local pressure there. So fingers crossed we'll be on approach by then. To the ILS chart. So approach, ILS 124. Bring that up. So from Tartan then we'll probably be taking vectors.
Manchester traffic connect 6 Sierra is 40 miles north of the field at Mont Island. Be right.
So final fix then, platform altitude is 3,000 feet, we intercept 9 miles. The ILS frequency 108.9. We'll set that up during the descent, 240 at the front course, and overhead the Edinburgh. Echo Delta November at 1060 feet. So we can set that, we'll set that on both ADS, so 3, 4, 1, and 3, 4, 1. So we can use it on either side if needs be. We'll set up the courses. 240. Right. So it's a 3-degree glide slope and coming down to a decision height of 200 feet. That's 300 feet on the altimeter. I don't have a bug for that. In case of a missed approach, climb straight ahead of 3,000 feet as directed. And we'll probably vector that round for a second approach. Okay. Right, so we want to be INPIP flight level 260, so that's 4,000 feet to lose. That's times 3 is 12 miles. Okay, so we want to be just before a bevy and start our descent. Before we get to a bevy, we'll go ahead and get the ATIS just before this. you go, Lake Windermere. There she is. A bit on the gusty side up here tonight. Right, let's go ahead and get the 80 sim again.
Edinburgh Information Foxtrot. Time 2120 Zulu. Runway in.
Still on Foxtrot. Set up the frequency for approach. It's 121205. So cool M1. Right, okay, so we've gone through. Gone through the approach, fuel, so we've got an alternate Prestwick, so we need one tonne for the alternate, so about 3 tonnes or so. So 36 tonne card valid, fuel off 160. Box set. Okay, so we're going to set flight 260 in the window. Done. So we'll bring the speed back to 260 and we'll begin our descent. So that's on. We'll take descent on the TMS. So it's level 260, so we're... let's go back on CD. Just bring the thrust back in to maintain speed. So we're just level flight level 260 now. So our next altitude then is flight level 200 at INREV. So just coming up to INREV. So the speed comes back up to 250. I'll tell you what, we'll go IS descent, we'll actually get down in time. So 10 miles to run, 3,500 feet to lose. If I'm to 9.8, it's 36. So I'm going to lose 13,000, so short by 3 miles. let's go over to approach now, shall we? Because,
Golf November Zulu 24, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 24, Golf November Zulu.
Cargo looks 275, decent altitude 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, cargo looks 275.
Alpaca 192, decent altitude 6,000 feet, the Edinburgh QNH 1013.
Down to 6,000 feet, QNH 1013, Alpaca 192.
Edinburgh approach, good evening to you, sir. Down 3-1 Echo Golf review is on the INPIP 1 Echo arrival, just approaching SD.
Dana 3-1 Echo Golf, Edinburgh radar, hello, descent flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, Dana 3-1 Echo Golf. Okay, so select that flight level 90, we'll select the pressurisation back down to ground level. Depressurize when we put on the ground. Should be alright.
Cargo looks 275, left turn on a heading of 275, clear eye left, runway 24, and it is now free speed.
Turn left to 275 degrees for the ILS 24 approach. Roger on the speed. Cargo left 275.
Cargo November Zulu to chase for your help. It is now free speed. No need to keep the speed up.
Roger that. Well, thank you. Cargo left 275.
It was for Golf November Zulu that one. Golf November Zulu is now free speed. No need to keep the speed up.
Sweet, I'll fully configure now. Golf November Zulu.
Alpaca 192, descend altitude 4,000 feet. You have approximately 35 miles to touchdown.
Copy, down to 4,000 feet, Alpaca 192.
Dana 3-1 Echo Golf, descend flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Dana 3-1 Echo Golf.
Alpaca 192, fly heading 360 degrees.
Left heading 360, Alpaca 192.
Edinburgh radar, Jeddah 1.
Jeddah 1, Edinburgh radar, hello, what's your message?
Hello again, Jeddah 1, we're about 30 miles to the east of the field. Any chance we can slip in and run straight and approach behind whatever traffic you got?
Jeddah 1, I can do. You have, at the moment, if you can enter circuits or orbits, whatever you can for a few minutes, and I can get you in behind this second one shortly to enter final.
Yeah, no problem. We'll just hang about in this sort of local area or so. We've been stood down for our task, so we'll head back in a second.
Easy 192 behind the landing, DA 42, short final, line up 24 behind. Easy 132 behind the landing, DA 42, short final, line up 24 behind.
Line up 24 behind the landing aircraft on final, Easy 132.
Dana 3-1 Golf, fly heading 025.
Heading 025 for Dana 3-1 Echo Golf.
Alpaca 192, left turn, heading 325.
Left turn heading 325, Alpaca 192.
Right, okay, so we're going to come off that FMS navigation now, so we've got ILS 189.
Cargo looks 275, to surface winds 230 degrees 15 knots, continue 24, there is one to depart in front.
240,
Yeah, we'll continue 2-4, cargo up to 275.
Alpaca 192, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Delta altitude 3000, Alpaca 192. Easy 132, lined up ready for departure, runway 24, Easy 132.
Golf November 2, say again, you are blocked.
Golf November, request to vacate Charlie.
Approved. You can taxi Charlie Lima Mike to the GA, bye-bye.
Let the speed break out a little
Charlie
bit.
Lima Mike to the GA, friend. Thanks for the ability to do tonight, and have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too, bye-bye.
We're still running the engines with a little bit of power on to keep the airflow going through the...
Easy 132, the GCD is now vacated, 24, cleared for takeoff, towards the 230 degrees at 15.
So we're about 240 knots.
230 degrees, clear for takeoff, Easy 132.
Dano 31 Echo Golf, turn left, heading 010 degrees.
Left turn headed 010 degrees, Dano 31 Echo Golf.
Jedi 1, report your approach speed.
Approach speed will be around 250 knots.
Jedi 1, roger. There will be one just about 30 miles to touchdown. You will be behind him.
Roger, no problem, we're just orbiting here.
Cargo looks 275, runway 24, clear to land.
Runway 24, clear to land, cargo looks 275, thanks.
Alpaca 192, left turn 280 degrees, cleared ILS, runway 24.
Left heading 280 degrees, clear to the ILS, runway 24, Alpaca 192.
Easy 132, report your passing altitude, climb now, flight level 250.
Climbing 2,700, cleared to flight level 250, Easy 132.
Dana 31 Echo Golf, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, the Edinburgh QH 1013.
Descended out to 4,000 feet, QH 1013, Dano 31 Echo Golf. Okay, all the way down to 4,000. So 1013, 6,300.
Jedi 1, report final 24.
Report final 24, thank you, Jedi 1.
Dana 31 Echo Golf, speed 220.
Speed 220, Dano 31 Echo Golf.
Alpaca 192, the wind's 230 degrees, 15 knots, continue number 2.
We'll continue the approach number 2, Alpaca 192.
Easy 132, route direct Dean's Cross, Delta Charlie Sierra.
Direct Delta Charlie Sierra, Easy 132.
Light slips alive, 1 dot to go.
Just about 220 knots. Airport's off over to the left hand side there somewhere. So we'll vector us in for a final moment.
Easy 132, unfortunately nothing further, Unicom, bye-bye.
Switching to Unicom, goodbye, thank you, Easy 132.
Right then, so let's get the APU started. So APU. $2,500. Oh fuck. Lost the level. Oh dear.
Alpaca 19224, clear to land.
Clear land runway 24, Alpaca 192.
Right, APU generator is good. APU engine air is coming off. There's a little slip up on my part there. I wasn't watching the altitude. Oopsie.
Cargo, let's do 7.
Edinburgh radar, good evening, Golf Bravo, Foxtrot Kilo Romeo.
Cargo, let's do 75, taxi Alpha Mike, Sierra Stand 211.
Taxi Alpha, make Sierra Stand 211, cargo up to 275.
Then 31 Echo Golf, left turn 275, dead LS 24.
Left turn heading 275, clear the RS runway 24, down F31, kick off.
And Edinburgh radar, Golf, Kilo Bravo, Foxtrot Kilo Romeo.
Golf, Kilo Romeo, Edinburgh, hello, pass your message.
Golf Bravo, Foxtrot Kilo Romeo, EGPH 24, Glasgow to Edinburgh, currently 3,300 feet, routing back at railway station, inbound, request entry.
Golf to the Romeo Road, just on by.
Edinburgh radar, Jello 1, rest up and still maybe 515.
Okay, so looking at the ADF needle, the localizer should start to come in momentarily.
Localizer capture.
And Alpaca 192, we've vacated to the left of the Robert.
Spin that heading back around.
Jeddah 124, clear to land, winds 230 degrees 15.
Clear land 24, thank you, Jello 1.
Edinburgh radar, good evening, Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo.
Golf Charlie Bravo, hello, stand by. Fokker 192, Alpha Echo, stand 3.
Alpha Echo Stand 3, Alpaca 192.
Then 31 Echo Golf, free speed.
Free speed, down F3 when I pick off.
Radar, good evening, Castrol 6155, descending flight 100, passing 140, Golf 738, direct Tartan.
Kestrel 6155 Edinburgh, hello, descend flight level 70, landing 24.
Descend flight level 70 for 24, Kestrel 6155.
Golf Kilo Romeo, Edinburgh radar, hello, squawk 0434, it'll be a basic service, cleared to enter the Edinburgh control zone. Via the, let's see, Bathgate rail station, not above 2,500 on a local QNH 1013.
Roger, squawk 0434, basic service, cleared to enter Edinburgh radar, Edinburgh control airspace, not over 2,500 feet via FARC on 1013, routing Bathgate railway station, Golf, Kilo Romeo.
Okay, Romeo, correct, is landing 24 today, report the railway station.
Landing 24, I'm okay, Golf, Kilo Romeo.
Established on the ILS.
Kestrel 6155, fly heading 010 degrees.
010 degrees, casual 6155.
So it's got their brake out a bit.
Speed checked below 205. Select flaps 18.
Flaps 18.
Radar Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo.
Running.
Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo, Edinburgh, hello, passenger.
Check 205. Select key.
Golf Charlie Bravo is a Beechcraft G36, 4,100 feet, 1 PV, routing Bath Gates Railway Station, request zone entry.
Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo, Edinburgh, hello, squawk 0437, and you clear to enter control. Correction, you clear to enter Edinburgh via the Bath Gate Railway Station, not above 2,500 VFR, local QNH 1013.
Golf Charlie Bravo, we are clear to enter the Edinburgh control zone via the Bath Gates Railway on the QNH 1018 and SEG and the altitude restriction, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Not above 2,500 feet.
Above 2,500 on the QNH 1018, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Golf Charlie Bravo, QNH 1013, check mode Charlie is set.
1013 and mode Charlie, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Hello, 31 Golf 24, clear to land, the wind's 230 degrees 15.
Couple of the wind, clear to land, runway 24, down 31 above.
Jedi 1, welcome back to Edinburgh, where are you parking?
Speed check.
Jedi 1, can we park where we started? So just taxi, it was Sand 201 and we vacated it to Bravo.
Jedi 1, yeah, that's fine, Alpha Papa 201.
Alpha Papa 201, thank you, Jedi 1.
Crystal 6155, decent altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Decent altitude 6,000 feet, 1013, Castle 6155.
Sun straight in front of us.
Golf Charlie Bravo, overhead Bath Gates Railway Station, request join for the second.
Golf Charlie Bravo, report right and downwind, runway 24.
Report right downwind, runway 24, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Golf Kilo Romeo, report right downwind 24.
Yellow.
Report right down 24, Golf to the right.
Castle 6155, descend 4,000 feet.
Decent altitude 4,000 feet, Castle 6155.
2.5 miles, all the pipes coming up.
Autopilot disconnected.
Bit bumpy. This is my weak point with the 146. I do tend to sink a little bit on.
Golf Charlie Bravo, traffic information, Dana, well, he said Dana, forget the aircraft type, base final 24, reporting site.
Looking for the traffic, Golf Charlie. Golf Charlie Bravo, traffic.
Golf Charlie Bravo, thank you. Report final 24, you number 2, following that aircraft. The recommended distance is 5 miles.
Follow traffic number 2 and let's go Golf Charlie Bravo.
Golf Charlie Bravo, confirm it's for a touch and go.
Hey, Charlie Bravo.
Golf Charlie Bravo, roger after departure. Correction, I have your after departure instructions. Report ready to copy.
Sure, we're ready to take off to the Bravo.
Golf Charlie Bravo, after departure 24, cleared right hand VFR circuit, not above altitude 1,200 feet. VFR, the QNH is 1013, squawk 7010.
Cleared right hand visual, circuit of 1,200, QNH 1013, squawk 7010, Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo.
Golf Oscar Charlie Bravo, correct?
Golf to the Romeo, stop it.
Golf Kilo Romeo, thank you. Report right and downwind 24.
Report right down 24, Golf to the Romeo.
Casual 6155, a left turn now heading 330 degrees.
That's 330 degrees, Casual 6155.
And Shadow 1 shutting down now. Thanks for your help, good luck, buddy. Bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Dana 3-1 Echo Golf, welcome to Edinburgh. Alpha Lima Golf, stand 2-4.
Alpha Lima Golf, stand 2 for Dana 3-1 Echo Golf.
Golf Kilo Romeo, report your intentions.
Kilo Romeo will be for the circuit stall.
Golf Kilo Romeo, roger, I have your after departure instructions, report ready to copy.
Wasn't a bad
thing. We're ready, Kilo Romeo.
Golf Kilo Romeo, after departure 2-4. It will be a right-hand VFR circuit at above 1,200 feet VFR on the local QNH on squawk 7010.
Where are we going? After departure 2-4, clear right-hand visual circuits, number 1,200 feet VFR, local QNH, squawk 7010, Golf Kilo Romeo.
Golf Kilo Romeo, correct.
Golf Charlie Bravo, turning final 2-4.
Golf Charlie Bravo 2-4, clear touch and go. The wind's 230 degrees, 15 knots. Traffic information is a PA24, approximately 4 miles for the Pacifical runway.
We have traffic. Final clear touch and go wrong with Golf Charlie Bravo.
Golf Kilo Romeo, traffic information is a Beechcraft 36, short final 2-4, will be doing a touch and go.
Inside Kilo Romeo.
Kestrel 6155, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, Kestrel 6155.
Edinburgh approach, easy 316, flight level 130, descending 7,000 feet, 5 nautical miles from Tartan.
Easy 316 Edinburgh radar, hello, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1013, fly heading 030 degrees.
Descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1013, fly heading 0, can you repeat the heading please, easy 316?
The heading 030 degrees.
Fly heading 030, easy 316.
Kestrel 6155, left turn 280 degrees, cleared ILS 24.
Left turn 280 degrees, cleared approach 24, Kestrel 6155.
Golf Kilo Romeo is down.
Golf Kilo Romeo, thank you, report final 2-4, you number 1.
Report final 2-4, Golf Kilo Romeo.
Golf Kilo Romeo, traffic information is a Air Tour 737 shortly approaching 10 miles 24.
Kilo Romeo.
Thanks for the service, cargo expert 75.
You're welcome, we'll see you again soon.
See you again soon, cheers.
Easy 316, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
Altitude 4,000 feet, easy 316.
Golf Charlie Bravo, turning time, wind 24, touch and go.
Golf Charlie Bravo, if you're quick, you can report final 2-4, number 2, following the PA24.
Roger, we'll hold down and we'll enter a left hand orbit for the landing traffic, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Roger, Bravo, roger.
Stand 24.
Kestrel 6155, traffic information, two light fixed wing aircraft in the right hand circuit.
Right, got traffic, Kestrel 6155.
Edinburgh approach, good evening, Ryanair 808, now descending through 150.
Ryanair 808, Edinburgh radar, hello, descend flight level 100.
Flight level 100, Ryanair 808.
Golf Charlie Bravo entering back onto the diamond, extending traffic.
Golf Charlie Bravo. Keeping the orbits, I don't think we'll be able to get you in. Actually, if you can report final behind the other aircraft, but I probably might not have.
Golf Charlie Bravo, Roger. What's the traffic on finals?
Currently 8 miles.
Go on, we'll try Golf Charlie Bravo turning final 24.
Roger.
Golf Kilo Romeo, final 24.
Golf Kilo Romeo, clear touch and go 24, the wind's 230 degrees 15.
Edinburgh.
Good, did you go 24, Golf Kilo Romeo?
Cashel 6155, the wind's 230 degrees 15, that's continues your number 3.
Continue for 24, Cashel 6155.
Reporting.
Golf Charlie Bravo, final 24, touch and go.
Golf Charlie Bravo, continue 24.
Continue 24, Golf Charlie Bravo.
Easy 316, left turn heading 320 degrees.
Left turn heading 320, easy 316.
Ryanair 808 for direct Tarpon.
Let's get logged off of VATSIM.
Direct Tartan, Ryanair 08.
There we go then, everybody. Welcome to Edinburgh. That wasn't a bad landing. As per usual, I've forgotten to do the replay tool, so we can't see a replay of that awesome landing. Yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and shush you. Sorry, buddy. I've got my wife sitting there next to me, waving at everybody. Big smile on her face. She just got home from work. Yeah, okay, you can stop it now. Right, anyway. Yeah, awesome landing. Yeah, unfortunately didn't get to set the replay tool as per usual because I forgot. But if you liked it, if you like the stream, or you're watching back later, give it a like, and if you haven't already done so, if you've just found the channel, consider giving it a subscription, hit the notification bell to be told when I am uploading any new videos or doing any more live streams. I'll try to get at least one live stream in a week, as when time permits. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. A little bit of retro action in the British Aerospace 146. No fancy computers on this one. Something I'm going to hopefully fly a little bit more often on the stream. But enough waffling from me. Hope you all have a very good evening, and I'll see you again on the next one. Good evening. Bye bye.